graduates, with this theme playing, it signals the beginning of activities here at the Convocation Square of the National Open University of Nigeria. Filing in, and all graduates, friends, well-wishers are expected to be on their feet to usher in the procession. May we all be on our feet, please. Now, filing in.
Wait, it's never started. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Edeson, professionally known as Endy. I'm a blogger, website designer, and a freelancer. I'm one of the graduating students of National University of Nigeria today, being the 12th convocation ceremony of the school. I actually studied political science in this great university. I must say that it's a long journey to have gone this far because I combined both work and lecture. So I own my own business, so I have to combine my clients' jobs and studying at the same time. So it hasn't been that easy, but I'm so glad that all that stress is off now, and that I'm over here in National Open University. I've graduated and all the stress is all over. So I wish myself the best as I pass out of this great and prestigious university.
That is closely followed by the Alumni Relations Officer. Then we have the Alumni Association National Executive Committee. Please, we expect graduates to be standing and remain standing, please. No milling around, no milling around.
My name is Ambrose Benagowon, and I shall be your guide as we proceed with activities here at the Convocation Arena. May I remind you also that the procession, the Vice Chancellor's procession,
will file into the arena at exactly 10 o'clock, signaling the commencement of business here. And expect the alumni almost taking their seats. Now it's a congregation led by the Director of Human Resources, National Open University of Nigeria. Now the constitution of that congregation includes members of the congregation who are not members of the Senate and Council. Following that,
privilege, I hereby declare that this convocation is duly constituted for the award of bachelor's degrees, postgraduate diplomas, masters, and other degrees. The commencement of activities to commemorate the resuscitation of this university. The fact that this event is simultaneously holding at study centers in the state capitals of our dear country is a testimony that the university is indeed a class of its own. It also underscores the significance have increased over the last year's number due to increased enrollment at this level. This is a testimony to the application of our delivery mode to all categories of studentship and learning. This is also largely due to the positive impact guardians, relatives, and beloved friends who have gathered in various parts of our country to witness your graduation after years of study at the National Open University of Nigeria. As I speak, this event is happening synchronously at 48 of our study centers spread across the length and breadth of our great country, Nigeria. No other university has the privilege of doing what you've just done in National Open University of Nigeria. On behalf of the Governing Council, Senate, management, and staff of the university, I therefore warmly welcome you to this joyous occasion, the 12th convocation ceremony of the National Open University of Nigeria. I am delighted to especially congratulate you on this memorable day and rejoice with you and your families on your respective noteworthy academic achievements. Mr. Visitor, sir, I claim the indulgence of the moment to appreciate the responsibility that still falls on me to chair this 12th convocation ceremony by Section 4 of the Schedule, Article 6 of the NOUN Act, due yet to the absence of a substantive chancellor for the National Open University of Nigeria. And before I go into the substance of the address,
may we all be seated, please.
Covered all the provisions of the law relating to our functions. Council over the last 1.5 years has enacted 25 new policies for the better management of the university. We have kept eagle-eyed oversight of the finances of the university and indeed on all activities of Management. Your Excellency, visitor, ladies and gentlemen, we are happy to conclude, Council is happy to conclude that Professor Olufemi Peters has earned distinction from Council. Indeed, in the spirit of the procedure for awarding degrees on all measures, Olufemi Peters has a CGPA out of 5 of 4.99, making him a first-class graduate. They are going to graduate today, by the way. They are going to be graduating today. Council appreciates the measurable support received from our dear Honorable Minister of Education, Madam Adamu, and I wish that our Zen Secretary conveys this to him. A man of immense intellectual power and uncommon humility, who is determined to continually improve the Nigerian education system, particularly tertiary institutions. Honorable Minister, sir, that's an addressing Madam Adamu. We thank you. 10 of them being female. Hey, can our female graduates are graduates now by the time the Chancellor admits you that the graduates? I want all the female graduates here to applaud themselves. The male graduates, can you applaud the female graduates? The female graduates, can you applaud the male graduates? This is an increase over last year's figures, and we are pleased at the stride the university is making in terms of enrollment. Members of the Council of NOUN are very pleased to be part of this success story. I was trying to seek your indulgence to read out the names of the members of Council, but if you check your program, you find the names of all these eminent persons in the program. My dear graduates,
the alumni almost taking their seats. Now it's a congregation led by the Director of Human Resources, National Open University of Nigeria. Now the constitution of that congregation includes members of the congregation who are the members of the Senate and Council. Following that, have increased over the last year's number due to increased enrollment at this level. This is a testimony to the application of our delivery mode to all categories of studentship and learning. This is also largely due to the positive impact
come together.
All graduates for the award of Bachelor of Education degrees in the following disciplines will please stand and remain standing. Bachelor of Arts Education, Early Childhood Education. Bachelor of Arts Education, English.
Absent, for whom I stand proud, who have successfully completed their Bachelor of Laws degree examination and have been found worthy, both in character and learning, to be awarded Bachelor of Laws degree in the Faculty of Law.
By the authority part of Endy by the Senate of the National Open University of Nigeria, I award you Bachelor of Laws degree for the Faculty of Law of this university. Congratulations.
Please place the tassel of your cap to the left and be seated. Congratulations.
Celebrate them, please. A round of applause for them.
May I invite the Dean?
Please come together for a group photograph.
These are
How about your management stand?
All the graduates for the award of Bachelor of Science degree in the following disciplines should please stand and remain standing. BSc Accounting, BSc Banking and Finance, BSc Business Administration, BSc Cooperative and Rural Development, BSc Cooperative Management, BSc Entrepreneurship, BSc Entrepreneurship and Business Management, BSc Marketing, BSc Public Administration. The Honorable Chancellor, I present to you this graduate here present and those who are unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have successfully completed their Bachelor of Science degree examination and have been found worthy, both in character and learning, to be awarded Bachelor of Science degree in the various programs of the Faculty of Management Sciences.
By the authority conferred on me by the Senate of the National Open University of Nigeria, I award you Bachelor of Science degrees of the Faculty of Management Sciences of this university. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Science Education degrees of the Faculty of Education of this university. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Join them in celebrating.
Please close the door.
Hello, my name is Endy, Edeson. Though my real name is Endurance. Today happens to be the 12th convocation ceremony of National Open University. I am one of the graduating students. I actually enrolled in this school in 2015. So I ought to have graduated in 2019, but due to some circumstances. But all in all, I'm able to graduate today. I graduated in 2023 after enrolling in 2015. So it's a dream come true for me. I actually studied political science in social sciences. So it's actually a very beautiful day for me. I feel excited, I feel happy about it. Thank you.
Lower division and 5,558 students had third class degree. We also recorded 2
This way.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, my name is Endy Edeson. My real name is Edeson. I'm at the 12th convocation ceremony of National Open University here in Victoria Island, Lagos State. The convocation is actually holding in Abuja, but because NOUN has different branches in Nigeria, each study center are holding their own convocation simultaneously alongside the headquarters in Abuja. So I'm so glad that I will be a graduate, or I'm already a graduate. I've graduated from National Open University after so many years of studies and struggles. It hasn't been easy. Okay. The stress of coming to write exams, the stress of TMAs, writing doing TMAs. But at the end of the day, I'm super excited that I'm a graduate today. Okay. So, as you can see, everybody is on a high mood. People are excited about their new status, especially the fresh graduates. So, actually, I gained admission in 2015. I was supposed to graduate in 2019. But you know how it is. Sometimes it could be financial issues, it could be, some internal issues. and other unforeseen circumstances.
So, you might need another
Which actually added more years to my study here. So instead of the normal 4 years, I actually stayed up to 6 years. But all in all, I'm super excited. I mean, it's no longer about the years I spent. It's not about me being a graduate. So the years doesn't count. What counts now is my present status. Even if you graduated like 10 years ago, it still doesn't make any difference, except maybe you have work experience, you know, as compared to a fresh graduate. But me being a fresh graduate doesn't mean that I've not been in the work space before. I'm a freelancer. I've been working before I gained admission into National Open University. I've been working. I use the money I made from my business to sponsor myself in National Open University. So I already have work experience. So congrats to me and other social science students and other political science students of National Open University. Thanks. Help us hold this. So just briefly. I'm still at the 12th convocation ceremony of National Open University, holding here in Victoria Island, Lagos State. So I'm with one of my classmates. She studied political science, just like I did. So let's see, what is your name?
Any interview.
So how do you feel today?
Oh my God, I feel so excited. It has not been easy, but then we thank God Almighty. For the past 5 years, we've been in school, but thank God that He's finally here. We're heading out. It's not easy, but I thank God for His grace.
So you mean you spent 5 years? Is it supposed to be 5 years?
It's actually a 4 years course, but what happened is that we admitted 2017 and I was supposed to finish 2022 actually. But something happened and yes, we skipped a course, so we have to come back to finish it. So that is 1 year added to it, making it 5 years. But I bless God. No more tears.
All right, so what is your name?
My name is Sibo Odije.
Okay. Are you one of the graduating students of National Open University?
Yes, I am. I'm one of the graduating students of National Open University, Computer Science, Master of Science.
Oh, you studied what?
Computer Science.
Computer Science.
Yeah.
Okay. That means you're a computer scientist now.
Yeah.
And can you like program, code?
Yeah, there are different fields in computer science. It depends on the one you actually choose to be in. But yeah, my line is web designing, so of course I can code.
Oh, okay, that's great. So what has been your experience in National Open University?
And it has been a whole lot, and it hasn't been easy, but we actually scaled through everything, you know. We just kept pushing, and we didn't really give up. But yeah, now.
Okay, that means you are now a graduate and you're proud of that.
Yeah.
Thank you for your short time.
All right, thank you very much.
All right then, thanks. So we just take